I think there were a couple of different messages that we were trying to do, but we were mostly focused on trying to build a cross-generational family office and some of our learnings of how to do that. And I think some of the key takeaways is that all generations have their strengths and their weaknesses. And if you really want to be successful in creating this sort of cross-generational family office, you just focus on maximizing each generational strengths. Just for an example would be, the younger generations are more digital than the older generations, and you can take advantage of that as the world becomes more digital. Get the younger generation involved with digitalization. That's one. Another one was sort of bringing in sort of the autonomy of the next generation, and instead of sort of, let's say, turning down their ideas for how to do different things, approaching them being like, okay, I'll consider your idea seriously if you sort of bring me these things, more sort of structural things that can then be integrated and make the project or whatever seem more legitimate or whatever, and just go, yeah, okay, so sort of stop shooting things down, but sort of promote, help them learn, what is necessary to run business in the right way. And sort of the other thing that we talk about outside of that was just some of the global political economic trends that we're seeing right now and how we're trying to take advantage of them. And so some of those things, for example, we see that the world is getting better, we see that people are getting wealthier, we're seeing these things in emerging markets, and because of that, for example, we're looking into consumer products. As people have more money to spend, they're going to spend them on consumer products. We're looking there. We're looking in emerging markets. As people have more money, they're going to spend more money on their health, so we're looking at healthcare. We also talked a little bit about some of the generational trends that we're seeing, and we have a really big focus of, one thing that we've noticed is the next generation often likes having their own advisors, people who are peers, and so usually a lot of the advisors lose next generations when there's the switch and when money, wealth, companies get transferred, and we're trying to deal with that by having myself deal with the next generations of other families, because we can sort of relate on the same level. We're dealing with the same problems, and I think that's a really, really big thing that we're seeing.